Hello friend, it's Tonton. In today's video, I want to go through quickly what you should do with your experts. I'm receiving many questions still about experts, what to do, which level, which skills. So we'll cover that again from another angle. So what kind of am I suggesting at this stage? We talk about it a lot during the live streams too. So, if you are used to watch the stream, there might be not much new. But for everyone else, I believe there is something very interesting to consider. And I'll give you as well a bit what you need in terms of XP or affinity in terms of charts. The first, I'll go in order. The first one is Cyrille, the second one is Agnes, the third one is Holger, and then we have Romulus, and kind of telling you what to do with all of them. So the first one, Cyrille, you basically just need to have a level 40 plus to unlock casual 1. That's all you want to do. Mine is 50, but I did not unlock casual 2, but you need to go to casual 1, that's enough. You would get, like me, 12% of more points on bear trap, so that's really good. Plus you would get a bit more rally capacity, so that you can level it up to level 5, 6. That's quite easy to do, it costs very little books. It does not really matter that much unless you are like a very strong player that rallies, does a lot of damage on bear, so I would not stress too much. So 5, 6 is okay. These two, you will be able to go to level 4 on this one. So you will get 4 XP component that way. And this one you can go to level 5. So I'm not there yet because I'm not burning the speed ups and things because there are not many events that are really worth it. I'm kind of keeping for SVS. But if you have a level 40 plus, you can go to level 4 and you can go to level 5 and you can do some deployment capacity if you need to as well, just for bear. So that's things I will do later. But that's how you do Cyrille. That's really simple. If you do that, you need only 75 of these shards, and I suggest for Cyrille to use a very little amount of the common shards, because that's one of the easiest one to get. You get more than the other one at the beginning, and that's the one you will want the least of. If you wanted to improve Cyrille, all the skills to level 5, and the second one to get XP component, you will need to get to, I think it's close to, so that will be level 80, so it's crazy. So when I'm talking about this one level 5, it's like you need her to get from, instead of 40, you need to get her to 80 to get one more XP component per bear trap. So that does not worth it. So you keep this one level 4, you go that one level 5, and you do the other between 5, 6, 7. That's fairly good, that's really good enough. Then for Agnès, you will want to invest a bit more in Agnès. Agnès, you will start to be good when you unlock that skill level 6. So that means you will need to be affinity level 50 plus. So when you are 50 plus, you will get that skill level 6. And why do you want it level 6? Is you get 20 chests and you get 3 per 120 minutes. So you send a bunch of march, your 4 or 5 march together on level 8 tiles, and you're gonna get your chest for the day, more or less. So it's no stress, you're gonna get a lot of chest every day. That's doable, level 50 on Agnès. That means that you will need 105 sigils. So you could use some of these on Agnès to get her to that. In terms of XP, like we were on 35k of affinity for Cyrille, and we are like on 63k for Agnès to get her to level 50 plus, right? So that's same, like you want to limit the amount of XP you use from the items, and you want to use, to get it there as much with the encounters, but you will need to use some affinity. So why do you want to do that, right? If she's level 60, you will be able to go to that skill level 5. If she's 50 plus, sorry. So that you will be able to get level 5, and that's 8 intermissions per day. Level 4 is good enough. From going, like, think about getting to the first half of the skills or a bit beyond is very easy. Getting to the last few levels is always a lot harder. So if you get to level 3 or 4, that's already really good. You can focus on something else for a while and you go back to it later. Here you will be able to get all of these skills to level 4 or 5, that's no problem. You will be able to level them both. I've done that on my state 6 city, so that's not a problem at all. It's free to play there, so that's gonna be done in a few weeks for you. And more importantly, you will be able to get that skin as well to level 5, 6, 7. So you will get a lot more mystery badges and you will get some free refresh. So here it's already really good. You get 2 free refresh and you get 60 to 70 more. So you get already by daily mission. You get 80 of these mystery badges per day, and that's the only way you get these, more or less. Otherwise you have to spend money. And so here you can get nearly double the amount for very little investment, because you could do these 2 heroes in 2 weeks. So that's what I've done on my farm. I mean, on my farm, my state 6 city. So what I'm saying now, Cyrille level 40 plus, Agnès level 50 plus, you can do that in 2 weeks. I'll talk quickly about Romulus, even if it's the last one to do. Romulus, if you look at it, it requires a lot more XP. So if I finish him, you will see it requires as well a lot more shards. So to improve, let's say, to improve Holger to level 30, it takes 24 shards. To improve Romulus to level 20, it takes 40 shards. So Romulus is a lot. So you will basically do him slowly over time. And I would not exchange a lot of these common shards. So maybe if you really want it and you are close to push him and you are missing 3 or 4, I will convert them. Else I will delay Romulus. Romulus, you don't really want to do him. To focus on it, and you don't want to use too many XP, and you don't want to use too many common shards. So that's really important, because you're gonna be stuck for the other ones. It's still a nice hero, because in many ways you will get some deployment capacity. So that's good for credit draw, that's good for bear, that's good to any event you do, because you get more troops in your march, and that's gonna make you stronger. And that skill, you will still want to do it slowly over time, to level 3, 4, 5, something like that. So you get more troops for free every day. That's free troops, and then you get more loyalty tags, so you will be able to empty your enlistments. But as a free-to-play, I will really focus, not focus on Romulus, just do it on the side, and use a tiny bit of item if you are close to pass him. That will be good enough. But else, keep him for later. And then the third one you will want to do, that will be our friend Holger. So Holger, you will want to do the same as our friend Agnès. So you will want to put him 55 plus. So that's gonna be here. But he is gonna take 168 shards. So if you recall, Cyrille was 75 shards. Agnès was 105 shards, and Holger, to be level 50, similar as Agnès, is gonna take 168 shards. So it's gonna be 63 shards more. So that's when you will want to pour more. Most of your common shards will be on Holger. The first one you spend them first on Agnès and Cyrille. You want Agnès and Cyrille to be in a very good spot. Cyrille level 40 is very easy. Agnès level 50 is gonna take you a bit to get there, and then you invest in Holger. And why do you want to do that? Same as Agnès, you want that skill to be level 6, because level 6 you get 2 chests per arena, and you will get 75% chance to get 2 chests. So that's a lot more chests. So between 5 and between 6, because there is not a daily limit compared to Agnès, where you can only get 20 chests. Here there are no limits, so the more you improve, the better. So that's people that do 10 arena per day when they have Holger maxed out, right? It's gonna be 30 chests per day, and they are very good chests. So that's a lot for the whales. So you will want to get as close as you can. So for you, it will likely be 2 chests at 75%, because going to max, I was saying that's gonna take you 160k of affinity. So it's 100k more than Agnès, so it's more than twice more than Agnès. So it's a lot of affinity. You will want to put a lot of affinity on Holger. And if I wanted to max out Holger, we will go from 168 sigils to get here, right, to 440. So the first 2 heroes, Agnès and Cyrille, are a lot easier to level up. Holger is a bit harder, and Romulus is insanely harder. So, and in XP it will be 440k. 440,000, right? So that's 3 times what we need to get him level 6. That's where you, again, being at the middle range is easy for free to play. Maxim heroes is a lot harder. So you will want him above level 50. So you'll get a bit of defense, you will get a bit of attack, you will get extra chest. And if you look at the skills, you don't really care about the first one. You don't care about the last one. The last one, the wording is a bit weird. It's next generation of heroes. I think they fixed it and they just buffing damage on heroes, current version. That's what I've heard. I'm not, official confirmation of that, but that's kind of what I've heard so far. So these are just booting health and attack. As far as I know, you cannot really test that in arena. easily. It's very hard to test because you don't have access to reports, you don't see much, so it's just, you just hope it's working medically, more or less. But you know, but the two skills you care about on Holger, and again you will want to try to be around here 4, 5, 6, whatever you can the soonest. That will be extra point for daily tokens and weekly tokens, so you will get more, you know, and that if you get 500 points daily, if you get 30% more, that's gonna be 650, so it's gonna accumulate every day plus what you have at the end of the week. And then you will want to get these extra item with a discount. So here as well, the sweet point for free to play is around level 6. You get 2 items that are discounted, and yeah, and they are discounted up to 30%, so that's accessible. So some people, you know, I've seen Mithril discounted, you know, for 30%, so it costs 7k instead of 10k. If you get a bit of boost of the daily points you get for the token, that's gonna buy, you know, more than 1 Mithril a week if you're a bit lucky. Please understand that these are random items resetting weekly, so you're not guaranteed to get Mithril every single time. So yeah, I'll put in the description the value I just shared with you. I'll post on Discord a screenshot of the, maybe I'll just show it very quickly so you can have a look. Here we go. So one sec, I need to tweak things a bit. So you see, and I'll hide my face. So you can take a screenshot if you want. I'll hide myself. So that's Cyrille. So we go from level 0 to level 5. It requires 35.4 affinity, 75 sigil, and the skills, we go to level 1 to 6, 4, 5, 6, like I said, so you get the XP and all you need, so that's the amount of books. For Agnès, we go to 0, so assuming that you don't get her, you know, you did not work on her, which is unlikely to be the case, so, you know, if she was already level 3 like me, it's a lot less, right? But that's all you need from scratch. So I'll give you the link to that as well, and you can play with it. You can make a copy and play with it if you want. So that's what you need for her, and that's, you know, the skills. I put the first one to level 4 for the Intel mission. I put the 2 others to 4. That's extra stamina and building and reducing construction time, plus level 6 around mystery badges. I'm not exactly sure if you can get here yet, but I think you can get to level 6 or 7. With that setup. Worst case, you get 5 or 6, and that's gonna be good enough. And our friend Holger here, so you go from, let's go back to 6. You want the skill level 6. So that's what I was saying, nearly 160k of affinity, 170 sigils, so you kind of know where to put your focus. I've done the same with the skill, so you get all the detail, and Romulus, I just put it very low. But that's what you can get, that's, you know, that's what you need basically for it. That's gonna put you, that's achievable, I think, in a month for free to play. For me, it will take me a month just because I'm waiting for SVS prep. So that's really why it takes me a month, but it will take a bit less otherwise. But you know, it's gonna quickly be there, and even if it takes a month and a half, you'll soon forget about it, and you will still enjoy the benefit of all of that. So that's really important to do. If you are a medium to low spender, I would suggest to buy, you know, a few endless wayfarer packs, maybe for 2 weeks, you know, for 2 times, so for a month, something like that, to really help you get started, to get ahead, and to not be stuck, like, you know, for an extra few weeks without a good expert. And then the progression on expert will slow down a lot, like everything else, like pets, like buildings, like everything. So then, you know, it probably does not work to invest more unless you are a rally leader and you want a lot of stats. So that's it for, you know, free to play, low spender kind of strategy, even medium spender in the short term. That's what you should aim at, and I hope it's helpful for you. That's the plan I'm following, and that's the advice I'm giving to everyone. Consider subscribing, consider joining the Discord as well to get all the detail of that, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.